Alright guys, many of you requested a comparison between the Natasha Denona Roxa palette and the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. So here I am back again by my balcony door in natural light to do these comparisons. Rose Quartz I feel like is an absolutely stunning one-of-a-kind palette. I love Rose Quartz. It's one of my favorite palettes from Huda Beauty. It is galactic, it is sultry. Whereas Roxa palette is more like flirty, fun, vibrant, bright. Maybe a little bit playful. I'm not going to swatch the entire Rose Quartz palette. I'm gonna only pull up the shades that I think could potentially match in the Roxa palette. All right, so let's start off with that very first shade. I did try out this shade on my eyes today. I used it as a topper on top of the light lilac shade, and it looks really pretty. And I can definitely see the purple, and I think I actually saw the blue specks in there as well. I would think maybe this shade from the Rose Quartz palette called Moon Magic might be similar, very similar. But the Rose Quartz one from the swatch looks super reflective compared to Natasha Denona's. But they're looking pretty similar to me. There isn't going to be any dark purple in the Rose Quartz, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. Ooh, I can see that pink. Wow, I see a lot of pink. From the Rose Quartz palette, there's a pink here, of pink and white here. Now if I take that darker pink from the Rose Quartz, I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put the lighter pink right next to it. Oh yeah. I would say the darker pink looks more like this one. I would have to say that I actually like the formula from the Natasha Denona one. It just is smooth, it's light. From the Rose Quartz, it's feeling a little powdery. I don't see anything like this light lilac in the Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz actually has more pink, I feel like. And then this last shimmer shade in the first row called Regal. Let's see what kind of shade this is because I don't remember. Okay, it looks like a light pink. Interesting. I wonder if the light pink from Roxa would work well with the lighter one from Huda. So the light pink in Huda is called Self Love, and it's a white marble effect with a pink. Yeah, that looks similar. Maybe not exactly the same. Maybe the Natasha Denona one is a little bit more lilac slightly, but it does look pretty similar. You guys have great eyes because I would not have even thought of Rose Quartz when I was looking at the Roxa palette. We have this dark purple, which I don't see anything like that in the Huda palette. Then we have this one called Star Girl, which is like a light purple. And then we have this purple one here, which is that marble effect that you see in Huda's palettes. I don't know why it's getting dark. I'm gonna swatch both Star Girl and the one next to it. Very silvery. I'm gonna swatch it. Let's just see how it looks. Very purple. But then you have this very purpley one in the Huda palette. This one right here is one of the prettiest shades ever, but the one from the Huda one I feel like is shifty. This is a shade called Cosmic Love. Ooh, like you can't compare that to the Natasha Denona. Like this one is way prettier, I feel like, than the Natasha Denona one. Because this one is like purple and beige, and the Natasha Denona one is purple and silver. Like the Rose Quartz one is just more galactic and sultry. And I don't really see anything like this one, like Heather or Cerise in the Rose Quartz. And then there are 2 lilac shades here, which I'm gonna try to see how that compares to the Huda Beauty ones, which are, I feel like they're different, but I'm still gonna do the swatches to see. Here's the mauve shade from Huda. It's similar, but it's a little more muted. Like it's an actual mauve shade versus like the other one's more lilac. So this one's happy, this one's not as happy. And then the other ones in the Rose Quartz are pink. So let's see this pink one. And this one. Oh, that looks pretty lilac-y actually. Okay, maybe I'm finding more similarities than I thought there would be. Now I feel like maybe the lilac shade from Natasha Denona's palette, this light one, maybe it's pretty similar to, no, it's not. I'll just do it here. Here's the Natasha Denona lightest purple. And the Huda Beauty one, that one's clearly like, it's pink. I want to see how this pink is compared to the lighter pink up here. So this is called Brink. Oh, that's really bright. And I want to compare it back to this pink shade called Joy from Rose Quartz. The pink from Rose Quartz matched better with the lighter pink from the Roxa palette. So I don't see a pink like this one in the Rose Quartz palette. Now this one here is more like gray. Is there anything that I don't think I swatched. Oh, did I swatch Moon Magic? Yes, Moon Magic is the same as Dixie. I think we're good. I think I've swatched everything from here. So let's see how many are similar. Moon Magic, similar to Dixie, that's one. And then the next one is Flutter from Roxa, which is similar to Joy from Rose Quartz, so that's 2. And then the third one here is Regal, which is similar to Self Love from Rose Quartz, so that's 3. And then these purple ones are similar, but I like the Rose Quartz one better. That's 4. And then these over here are debatable. I mean, we could just say one more, 5, if we wanted to. So all in all, 5 shades from Rose Quartz are similar to the Roxa palette. That's a decent amount. I would be interested to actually do looks and compare the looks. Let me know if you guys are interested in a comparison with looks, because I can totally see how similar these palettes actually are. I hope this comparison was helpful for you guys. If it was, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell notification, because for some reason the algorithm on YouTube doesn't like me and my subscribers don't see my videos. So make sure you hit that bell notification so you get notified when I upload a video. Thank you so much. Bye.